I've been told to carry on as normal. Susan's dad is on his way to Winchester Hospital as we speak. So yeah, I did say, do you want me going? But she's off to Winchester Hospital with her brother and mum going to meet. Yeah. So anyway, let's get back to some fish. Yeah. All right.
You want to just knock on and go?
No, I've said to her, but she's on her way to Winchester Hospital with her brother. I've said, do you want Dave to bring me home? And she said, no, carry on as normal for a minute, because they don't actually, they think he might have had another stroke. They just don't know. So she's told me to carry on as normal. But yeah, no. What is Dave? Dave, can you take that? Give me 10 minutes so I can go and have a fag.
Yeah, of course, mate.
I'll be with you shortly. Give me 10 minutes, Rick.
Yeah, well, we have to sort these ponds out. Though. Doing this probably ain't the time, is it?
Oh shit, yeah, guys, literally. Right, put me out some buckets, I'll get in the first one, because that one's almost down.
Which one?
First one.
Right, the bucket one. Give me the bag, I meant doing the live, Vince. I meant trying to record.
Do you want to switch this off? I'll give you a hand.
Go and let people see some fish, that's what they want to see.
He said carry on recording. I'd have switched it off. But so anyway.
Yeah, we're going to be flat. We'll get the bottoms of these ponds done. So
Yeah, I think we ought to perhaps knock the live on soon. I didn't realise it was something like that.
for that one. Yes, basically all these will go for a size area.
Yeah,
All the small ones will go
through the holes,
straight through that.
we hope.
Pretty quick.
You can see him down there looking for the little holes in there now. Is there as many in there as what you were hoping for?
That's exactly what I put in there. So stock density rules. Pond next door's got 4 times more,
Yeah,
quarter size.
yeah,
It's pretty much, and the Sankeys next door to them now are probably 2 to 3 inch,
yeah,
all the same age. This is ideal for what I want because the small ones will go into our fry sales, the big ones will go through, and I'll pick the ones I want to keep, and the rest either go seed grades or fertiliser,
yeah.
depending on.
Have you tried that before? Fish fertiliser?
No, don't normally. That's why we don't like doing this sort of stuff. With most varieties, they're much more sellable.
Yeah,
Once I've gone through these big ones and picked the good ones I want to keep, the rest are really that bad.
I found that with going through my fry yesterday. It's surprising, isn't it?
Well, most varieties, there'd be good ones amongst them, even when you've gone through them. But
Yeah.
Kahaku's, yeah, they ain't. Once I've gone through them,
That's it.
yeah, no one wants a load of plain orange or plain white. stuff.
We got some comments here. Hey Vince, Ricardo, Rocket Boy, thinking of you Vince and Susan. Sorry to the sad news, Vince. Sorry about the news, mate. If you want to end live, we'll all understand.
He wants to keep it going at the minute.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the bottom of that pond, and can you just check the next one that's draining?
Yes, mate.
Just make sure we've got down into the stump.
Yep. That other one's not come down yet, has it?
This one you've got weed you can actually grab hold of.
Yeah. Is there any others draining up here?
Yeah, there is one next door to the big river pump.
Yeah, I reckon about 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes.
You get the net with a bigger hole, slightly bigger hole.
Yeah, that one won't be no good, will it?
Yeah.
10 to 15 max, Rick. Yeah.
Right. So the important bit is getting them out.
I'm not really at liberty to say, Tony, to be honest. I don't know the full facts, so I can't comment. But from what I've heard, he's in the best place. Here, hi, Gwen. Yeah, without going into detail, Sue's dad's been taken poorly, but that's as far as I know and as far as I'm able to comment on. Afternoon, Carl. Gav. Yeah, thanks, Gwen. I'll pass that on to him. Yeah, it was good to see you at the weekend, Gav. Anyway. Oh, new hairstone. Yeah, that's halfway up the slope, Rick. That he's found the dibs. No dibs in today, is there?
Dibs in ever.
Can't. Have I ever dibs, Rick? Never have I.
Never.
Never.
And you end up with a better fish, look. He who doesn't ask gets gifted belts. Right,
He who waits shall reap the rewards, or something like that. Should we get Vince to perhaps end this?
yeah, we're just flat at the bottom of these ponds.
Yeah.
Dips me a kahaku.
Dibs all you like.
Everyone sends their best wishes to you and Sue, Vince.
Just trying to keep my mind occupied. Right?
Yeah, I know, mate. I know.
Do this and clear this.
I was doing that as well. Still waiting with a few in the puddles, but I don't think they're very big.
As soon as we get this one out, we're going to get the bottom of the next one out.
Yep. Hello.
I'll go and check on that other one, Rick.
Yes, please, mate.
So, bit of a sombre day today. It's coming down real fast now, Rick. Almost at the sump.
Should do this right there.
Gwen says that water is the colour of her face every time she sees Rick's fish.
Green.
Green.
Is that green with envy?
I would think so.
Yeah, well, this is quite a clear pond. It's just all the algae in the bottom that's washed into the sump.
Sounds like something like my coalfield would fucking create. Any man I know sets an alarm and can't remember what he set the alarm for.
Let me know it's gone lunchtime. I should have had lunch.
Yeah. Now this has got to be done first.
Yeah, we had that problem fucking Monday.
I had lunch yesterday.
Didn't. Rick, you'll waste away.
Dealt with it, mate.
Not with all the fucking pasta Susan keeps giving him.
Jack Wellesley says you have some very nice koi. Thank you. Stillman, how's the ankle?
Giving up, is it? No.
Yeah. Right, let's bring no good name. He's just skinnier. The bar's too big on that one. That's the other one. This is all the ones I missed with the net.
Yeah.
Not very good with the net, obviously.
I wouldn't say that.
Because there ain't many there. Right, the other ones are really good, aren't they?
The other one is probably down to the sump now. Got a couple behind it.
Don't worry about it, mate. They're going. I was going to call the plug. I only put a filter in because Vince told me to.
Can't fucking waste the boys, no, but fucking
Don't waste
there.
them all.
Oh, it's fucking lovely sound here coming into the net. You know, the man said, oh, I didn't get many of these anyway.
Afternoon, tanks are fixed. Afternoon, Jeff. Oh, a bit sweaty in the pot. You mean in your cast, obviously. And you lucky devil, sat in the garden watching the fish. Oh, I don't know. Still, we'll let you off, seeing as though you broke your ankle. That was a silly thing to do, wasn't it?
Next pond, Dave.
Yeah.
There's still a couple in there. It's still going up the top at the moment. Well, not quite, but we're there.
I didn't lie.
Beautiful. Right. You get the other net.
Yeah, I didn't lie, did I?
This little gully.
Afternoon, Aragoki. How you doing?
Yeah, you've got Dave as your host today.
Yeah, I'm hosting at the moment. Oh, Stillman David says his koi spawned in the pond. God knows what mixture I'm going to get. Dead frog?
No, I think that's a fucking kingfisher chick or something.
Oh, is it? It's gone down the tube here.
Was it blue tip?
Nest in the blocks.
Yeah, they do.
Sometimes they end up on the wrong side of the netting.
And afternoon, koi fry Scotland.
A few more left in this one.
Yeah.
I'm doing a grand job filming the mud wrestlers. I've been mud wrestling. I've been in one of the ponds, one of the mud ponds.
You've been Daphne hunting this morning, haven't you?
I have, mate.
Did you record it?
I did a bit of recording.
Good. So you tell them, check out my video tonight to see what I got up to in the fry pond. Is it
Yeah.
fry pond or the catch road?
Koi pond.
Koi pond.
As you heard Vince just say. And also, if Vince doesn't mind, I am going to be announcing the giveaway.
No, you crack on, boy.
Uh,
You got the phone today.
it will be UK only, I'm afraid.
But thinking about it, Dave, you could do a Rocket Boy mug with wayside printed design
I could do.
as a prize for overseas.
Yeah,
'Cause then you're
that's
not-
an idea.
You're not segregating your
Audience. I know.
audience
Yeah,
then.
that's an idea.
And honestly, it really, it's not as expensive as you think to send something to America. Trust me. I've sent a couple of bits to Stubbsy in Canada.
Yeah.
I've sent bits to Maureen, and I think the most that cost me was about £25.
And yet they send stuff from China for free.
Yeah.
I know.
Question.
Work that one out.
Question for Rick. From Stillman David. Rick, what koi would you not spawn together?
2 bent ones.
I knew something like that was coming.
And another one. Rick, can we get fry delivered to Scotland? I think it all depends what
It's all
part.
to do with your address. Yeah, we do. We send a lot of fish to Scotland, but some areas are.
You have to send it to a certain place, don't you? And then they have to come and collect them from there.
Yeah, some we can send straight to houses. If you live in a long way from a depot, then they won't do it. You'll have to go to the depot.
So that answers that for you, mate.
So best thing to do on that would be to ring up and speak to Carl, because Carl will be able to tell you exactly how far they can go,
Yeah.
and then go from there. I mean,
Aquatic News Network. Howdy,
Carl,
fellas.
Tommy, how are you doing, bud?
Howdy, chat. Howdy to you as well.
Tommy is over in Texas.
Izzy.
Yeah, that's my nutty Texan friend, that one. And Stubbsy is my crazy Canadian cousin. You bastard.
What's he moaning about now?
You fucking flicking weedle up my arse, you bastard.
Flicked on the floor.
Look at how many fish you fucking flicked out and all.
Going down the
Tell you what,
path,
you're
isn't it?
fucking brutal.
That was one question Lynn had for me yesterday when I was going through my fry. What are you going to do with them? I said, what do you think? She said, you're not.
What'd you do, chuck them in the pond?
Put them in, they've gone in her little pond with the rest of hers.
No, I thought you would have fed them to the big boys and girls. Get that protein in them for the
Some-
fucking show, boy.
Some of them ones in her pond will probably eat them anyway.
We're just about done, aren't we?
Aquatic News says, we can absolutely go to the loony bin together. You're right
Oh,
there.
fuck yeah, mate.
Aragoki, what prep do I need to do for my quarantine tank for 6 to 8 week fry? Do I need to sterilise the whole thing? Well, I think it would be a good idea to sterilise it, personally.
Fucking weed.
Yeah, just run a strong dose of PP through the whole system, keep it running. No fish in it. Double dose of PP.
Filters running.
Yeah, and then within a week you're good to go.
There you go.
He took the words right out of my mouth.
Right. Good plug on
It
this.
definitely wasn't while he was kissing me, that's for fucking sure.
$58 in, only 10 thumbs. Come on, people.
Yeah, I pulled back pressing that over the top of it.
Foxy, afternoon, in and out of work. Oh, he's at
Bringing a
work,
cheesecake
so
in somewhere.
yeah,
Strawberry, Vince said.
yeah. Is that right, Rob?
You've done alright. We had a cake brought in yesterday.
Nice.
Haven't had a chance to eat it. Cole's up there snaffling it, I expect.
Yeah,
It's
it would
better.
surprise me.
Expect it's all gone now, then, Rick.
Cole's on his 19th brew of the day. Right, they ain't gonna last much longer in your bucket.
No, let's go.
Go on. Get this one brushed down, the other one brushed down. There you go, Dave, you do the job.
Find me a broom then.
The brooms are in the sea ponds, I think we did them yesterday.
Yes. Aragoki says, what size and type are these koi?
Size, that big. He fell over.
Rob says, yep, trying to get time to get up and we'll be bringing a cheesecake. Yeah, but the question is, Rob, whipped cream or double cream? Oh, there's a broom there, Dave.
Yeah, I just tried it.
The better one's up there, Dave. That's a shocker, that one. The black one's there.
Oh, the short-handled one. Yeah, Rob knows the score. Double cream, not whipped cream.
I don't care, mate. I love it. Anything's good, isn't it?
Yeah. And Gwen, I would, but I'm out of Red Bull at the moment. I could do with a Red Bull. Gav says, when visiting, do we get a better price if we bribe with cake?
No, but you might get a cup of tea to go with it.
Yeah.
It must be down here somewhere.
Definitely being used. What did you do with it yesterday, Vince?
Yesterday, should have been by the pond.
It was at the other end of the tunnel, that other end, Dave.
Oh, it might be up the other end of the tunnel, but outside the other door. Because we had both doors open, didn't we? We did.
Yeah, so basically these go through a size grader.
Yep.
We get split on sizes.
No, that's a hatch fucking limp thing. So these are now going to go into that larger D net, like so. Oh, what you got in car? You got some Scooby snacks. So yeah, as you see, all the smaller ones will work their way through the holes. Like that, well, the one that popped out, there you go. It's like Monty Python, isn't it? Run away, run away!
So anything less than an inch goes through this, goes out as fry.
Yep.
Anything over an inch, we go through, cherry picking what I want to keep.
Yeah,
And the rest, like I say, either go out as C grades, might save some. Sean's trying to sort out another pond to put them in. We save them to go in mixes.
yeah.
Or some unfortunately go as fertiliser. We'll see how that pans out.
Yeah, yeah, you haven't tried it yet, have you? You're still fermenting.
Yeah, well, most varieties we do, we've got a market for the, you know, Kajakus, Harawakis, Ogons. Ochabush, shishuis, sagis, this size, there's still quite a nice mix left, but
Yeah.
I cannot bring myself to sell Kahaka and Sankey. Once I've been through them, they're just...
As far as you're concerned, they're just shit.
junk. And if people are going to put the effort into growing some fish on, you might as well say that's going to have a chance of having a bit of...
So that's why you won't put them in with the mix.
Well, I'll try not to. I don't want to.
Yeah, as you can see, this ones are filling up. Now and then you just give the net a bit of a move.
Some of these people are getting
a good fry mix there,
a
isn't
lovely
there?
fry mix. They're as good as anything I'll be keeping. They're just slightly smaller.
Yeah.
And given a decent chance, they'll grow like stink. They're just not competing against them in the ponds.
Yeah. So out of these, there could actually be some really banging fish.
There could be,
But-
there could be better ones in them than what I'm keeping, but I've
Yeah.
got to make a choice. Every time we go through fish on the farm, size plays a part.
Yeah.
So I can have a pond of all the same size so it can go on. Yeah, it's just not worth. I've got so many fry coming through that I can't just hold on to everything, can I?
No.
Right, so that's them two brushing down. What's the river? You take them up there and show what you created.
I haven't created. I've just done another twisted. This might need. If this is full enough, can I chuck it in the brood tunnel?
No, I want it back into B1.
You want it back in B1?
Open it back up down there.
All right. So yeah, my job this morning was I had to break up this shitty filter that just wasn't working at all. That one there was in that corner there, but now we still got to get some more media in it. But we now have a 4-leaf clover multi-bay filter because we've got to put a new lid on, and once we put a new lid on, then we are, well, I say we, Rick's got a another trip down to Gatwick Koi to pick up some more broodstock, big fish though, and they are going to be going in there, and that filter there just wouldn't have, well, it wasn't cutting it with the ones that were in there, but it just wouldn't have made it at all. So like I say, I spent the whole morning. She's up and running, no leaks, absolutely beautiful. We just got to sort out some more media. The thing is, we need a load of flow core. We've got a shit ton of flow core, but it's all in Phoenix too. Now, for those that weren't with us when Crafty was here, when we went up to Phoenix, we actually went into Phoenix 2, which is going to be a real project. Now you can't even fucking see it, but we have to sneak in there when Sean's not around, because he's afraid that the fucking roof's going to come down and kill someone. But it's now got a filter that's running a damn sight better than it was, with a lot more media than it had. So
we need another brush. Get the other one brushed out. So B2, B4 empty, netted 6. We can pull the plug on that. We don't want any more fish here just for the minute.
no, the fucking ink could go around like a hoover.
The other one caught in the weed that comes out.
I know.
Right, let them shit out for the night. That's the trouble. Everything's got to be moved in advance.
You're not going to go through them yet.
To ship themselves out and get sorted. Strengthen up again. They'll be
So you'd be keeping the others in the D net.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
No, they're back into the other net now.
So you're not going to actually go through pick some out.
I did some for David on camera a minute ago.
Hmm.
No, they need to set themselves down. We oxygenate, get the shit out of the gills. Yeah, so that should be enough for tomorrow shipping.
Yep.
5,000 going out tomorrow, so we should have them covered. Give these a big water change, let them sort themselves out for the night.
Kick everything out their gills and
Shit that's coming out.
all the shit that's coming out of the gills already.
If I can flush the water through because they're in a cage, I can just flush this one
And
out.
don't forget you've got fish swimming
Yeah,
outside the cage as well. You put a brush or
they're
something
going
there.
out. Yeah, we'll soon start. They look great, don't eat Chikahaku at that age. But yeah, there should be some good ones amongst the bigger ones. Yeah.
But they're straight kahakus, they're they're not Ginrin.
No, the other two, that pond, the little ones you looked at.
Yeah.
That's the Momotara Gimmerin and the Heroi Deutsch ones. There's
Right.
two ponds of them, but they're way behind these. There were so many of them.
Yeah, there's such a size difference.
So they're up to be 11 and 7 and 11, I think they're.
Mhm.
So they're going to be probably 2 weeks before we can again do this, split them and do whatever.
Yeah.
Because I've got to keep some of the big ones from every spot, otherwise I've got no product.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, the Sankeys, although we tried to breed loads of Sankeys at the start of the year, when these are all done, there was a lot less numbers of Sankeys, so they've all grown faster. So yeah, every pond of Sankeys now are probably 1 to 3 inch,
Yeah.
whereas the Kahakus are all half to 2 inch maybe. But that's just because it's purely numbers. There is every pond in the hatchery now. There's 12 ponds of fry, all born on all hatched on exactly the same day, and all different sizes. Nothing to do with genetics, purely to do with stock density. But
No.
the biggest genetics are the Hiatsuri, and they're the smallest because they were the most numerous.
Right.
Genetics doesn't even play a part until you're growing them bigger.
Right.
Not even. Yeah, even the Goshki are pretty big at the minute, but 100% guarantee the Hiatsuri will be bigger than them by this time next year.
Yeah, definitely.
Not even a.
That's the ones I can't wait to go through is the Goshki.
So the Deutsch Ginring Goshki are the biggest of that lot, and they're probably going to be the slowest growing, but there was the least number of fry in
Right.
that pond, so they grew the fastest. They've now gone into a pond on their own, and there's maybe 2,000, 3,000 of them in one of these big ponds,
Yep.
and the Goshki Blur, and there's 10,000. So there'll automatically be a massive size difference just from that stock density. But
Yeah.
3,000 is not really enough in one of them ponds, but it's all I had, and I didn't want to mix them.
Yeah.
So they should fly. So yeah, I think we could be helping to get his pond brushed out. Most important. Is that all operational out there?
Yep.
It's running. Isn't
It's
it?
running.
They've had a good water change.
Yep.
She's done the Daphnia.
They're happy as pig in shit.
Done the Daphnia.
Dave's done Daphne a run.
Something else I need to do today, and I fucking forgot. Electrics. I want that last pond in there running. I haven't got enough sockets. We need to get another 4-way in that box again.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
A new extension lead in there.
yeah, just a 4-way that goes in that waterproof box, and I can get that last pond
Running.
running,
Yeah, I can do that.
and then there, because they're the black fry in there, that's the Shiros and Showas in there. Need
Filters.
the filter running now, and I think that's in every pond. No, and the narrow pond still ain't got a filter running either.
No, we need to
What's this
pump.
front one? At least netting. Right.
We need a pump for.
Pumps on this little one's got a pump. It just needs.
No, I'm talking about the long thin one.
Yeah, that's the only one I haven't got a pump for. So, but there's no filter media in the filter either, so it's not like a 2-minute job.
No.
I'd gag it for a cup of tea. It's got to be way gone lunchtime.
Yeah. It
Dave,
is.
do you want a brew? Do you fancy a brew? Yeah, and if we go for a walk with the live. We're going to go that way, Dave. We're going to go that way, and I'll meet you at the top in 5 minutes. 5 minutes, kettle on, yeah? Okay. I haven't been running them up ones for ages. Yeah, we have to come see, find the full extension.
Yep.
You can then
Get that one up and running. They're going into that one.
Just 1,000 of them.
Just 1,000?
That's the thing, there's probably still probably 75,000 fish in that pond.
Oh, in the black fry, in the heated turi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I go through 5,000 and give myself 1,000 to go in there, there's still going to be 70,000 in there. And then if I go through another 5,000, one more pond to put another 1,000 in, and then we've got the big mud pond to put the rest in.
Yeah.
So that'll be the day when we crack at it, which might be next week now.
Or Friday.
Friday, well, yeah, Friday, yeah, got other stuff lined up, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll show you what you're doing. It's open sunny.
Oh, I see. You know what it's like when he giggles like that. I tell you what, that pond's looking fucking good over there now, though, isn't it?
Yeah, the koi pond now is bang on for stocking. Our problem is I can't put the heated theory out without doing the crocker on them. Otherwise I'll have millions of bloody orange fry.
Yeah.
Absolute junk. We can't put metallic ones out there because the kingfishers hammer that pond.
Yeah. Afternoon, Maureen. I mean, all this was bare a week or so ago.
Like
Just
jungle.
fucking
Cut the
mental.
digger there a week ago. It's
I
great.
know.
Couldn't find it. We're like, where did anyone see the digger?
Oh, you don't want me to de-weed this one?
No,
Thank fuck for that.
no, the carp should be
Carp ain't really doing a lot though, are they?
no. We'll get Eden in there tomorrow. Pull it out.
Yeah. Lazy fucker that he is. We're overflowing though.
That's because we've just drained all those ponds down.
Yeah.
Tomorrow when the cutter's out, we just literally run the cutters through this mock lily.
Oh yeah, I can do that. What do you mean mock lily?
This is called mock lily. This stuff out here. This is fairy moss and blankerweed. Scoop that out.
Fairy moss. What's the red one then? That's fairy moss, is it?
That's fairy moss.
Ah, so that would be what was on the bottom of the liner when we emptied B8? No?
This will never be in a bee pond.
No.
We kill this off and every periodically one pond, like a duck or something comes in with a bit.
Yeah.
And it's like, it grows like duckweed, just multiplies on the surface.
And then chokes it.
We'll choke it, we scrape this. So we can, if we can run the cuts through the mock lily.
Yeah, and get this lot pulled out as well.
Just scoop that, you can just run a D-net and scoop that. The colour of this one's really nice. Fish obviously quite happy.
Fencing's looking good, I must say.
Very secure.
Oh yes.
Decided to keep that one over. Look at the colour.
Fucking colour on that now. Oh, they're out on the surface down there. You lot ain't going to be able to see from this distance, but yeah. They've churned that bottom up, haven't they?
Yeah.
Which is what we want.
And we need to put it through this one.
Cut us putting through this one. Yeah, okay.
So most of this is that seaweed stuff.
Yeah.
Ranunculus.
Yeah, it comes out quite well. I can see a big pile coming on.
We'll see where the fish are feeding right around it. They don't like being in it.
Yeah. You can see really around the outside where they've churned it all up. But get in there with the cutters and then they'll start churning the bottom up around the centre then as well.
So you're literally tomorrow, tomorrow's Saturday grading.
Yeah.
Friday we'll get out and just
weeding and
Running the roads up and down.
yeah, because this one's going to need doing as well, isn't it? My beautifully fenced pond. Yeah, that's going to need a good going over and all. I know what I'm doing all day Friday.
Yeah, well, the ranunculus dies, and once you cut it now, that won't come back, but the pistil will go into, just about to start going into flower.
Yeah,
So we cut it before it flowers, that'll kill that as well.
yeah, because them pistils are a pain in the arse. I tell you what is going to be nice this year. Fucking running the net round fucking square 4.
Like, pistils are too much, aren't they?
We'll get rid of the pistils.
Oh, that is your challenge then.
That's my challenge. You want to get rid of all them pistols? Yeah, right. Challenge accepted.
Yeah, I mean, all the ponds are just the right colour.
But
You could just see the fish.
yeah,
Foot under the surface. They've chunked on a nice. They've probably doubled in body weight since they've been out.
yeah. Yeah, you can see the shine on some of them tomatoes.
Benny Comomri's just popped up out there.
Yeah,
Assume he's come up a treat on that.
you got a group there, you got a group over there, group over there, you got more coming in this side. Must think they're getting fed.
They'll be used to the quad now.
Yes, I mean, noise. There's noise. It must mean food.
Yeah, all set up ready.
Yeah, they're all parked up ready for their food. Sorry, lads.
Yeah,
But we've never been able to net this one properly though, have we? Because it did have the uprights in it. So if we can get rid of the pistils, we'll be able to
get the bulk of this cut as well.
yeah, get rid of that centre piece of pistils, and it'll be a fucking breeze to run round.
Yeah, but you might be a little bit. You'd be dreaming.
Ah, come on.
I don't know where the cuts are.
They're down there.
They're down there.
They're down there by square 3, I think. Sorry, square 3 or square 2.
The weeds in square 1 and the fly pond's starting to die now. So they should be churned over quite nice. So we're
Yeah, I know where the cutter stood because it almost took my fucking toe off because Eden had just left it in the fucking bush and let it weeds grow over it, and I ended up fucking walking past it, kicked it, and almost took my toe off. Doesn't look very fucking sharp, but fuck me. Opened up my welly boot. No square 1 looking now though.
I'm be down here.
Reg.
Well, I can't do everything.
Well,
This is
true.
This is Sean's mate. He drives around here 5 times a day.
Jesus Christ, there was absolutely fucking nothing here a fucking month ago.
Yeah, what's that? That's knocking on 5, 6 foot now.
Yeah, almost, yeah.
You wouldn't want to walk through it, you'd soon disappear.
Yeah, it's full of fucking brambles and fucking...
Yeah, so both these now, that this type of weed dies off because the fish kick it over. And the mare's tail.
I like it. It's one of them prehistoric looking plants, isn't it?
Yeah, the weed killer doesn't touch it. So Dave's obviously weed killed this.
Yeah.
It killed the brambles and stinging nettles, and it's just opened it up for this.
Oh, it does look nice though.
Problem, isn't it?
It's easy to cut as well though. But yeah, they're chunking on, aren't they?
Yeah, so this was probably not as coloured as ours.
Yeah, but you put dye in this one, didn't you? The birds got caught up in the fucking line.
Who's going to untangle that then?
Pass. But yeah, they're chunking on down there.
Yeah, these are probably 20.
Jeez, yeah, there's fucking loads of them now. As soon as I hear noise, look, they're all piling into the centre of the pond, ready for Sean to oof some fucking food out, isn't it? Look at them.
Yeah, these are 20 to 25 cm now.
Yeah, easy.
Quite a healthy weight of fish in this one. So yeah, this in another month will just look like a bare mud pit. They'll have uprooted, they've killed all this off. We might have to pull a bit of this out. But
Yeah.
yeah, they dig it out later in the summer.
But a lot of the bulrushes and stuff are not coming
No,
back. They've
these-
been
yeah.
pulled.
This is bottomless umbrella. It's got a pink flower. It's quite nice, this one. It grows in quite deep water. It's grown in 3 foot of water out there.
Yeah. But yeah, they're definitely fucking flying. I think you can see them up there as well. Look.
Yeah, no, they look good. Nice even size.
Yeah.
Yeah, good mix
So
of fish.
how long before we do a first selection on these then? Or you literally just got to leave them there till September?
They'll stay there till we start harvesting them. Yeah, these don't get, these just come out and get split into quality grades.
Yeah.
Might be a few keepers, but they're not generally the better stuff. Same with this one. I've not seen, there's a lot more fish in this pond, but I haven't seen so much of them.
Yeah,
Smaller.
they're a lot smaller, aren't they? Look. You can see them out there.
These have been,
Some of these shisuis are looking nice though, mate.
this is the one pond the heron's been hitting quite hard.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Because we can't string it as well as some of the others.
No. You need like one of them t-shirt cannons, don't you? Fire the fucking ball of string backwards and forwards.
Not far off. But
Okay.
yeah, the vegetation's grown out from the sides so much, makes the pond look a lot smaller.
Yeah,
Probably missing 10 foot of water down each side at the minute.
each side, because we need, it all needs cutting back again, doesn't it?
Are you volunteering?
Mate, you know I've got no problem with it. Right, anyway, guys and girls, I really think we deserve a cup of tea. And I'd like to say a massive thank you to everyone for your well wishes. I will keep you updated. But thank you all for joining along, as always. Don't forget, on your way out, to like, share, subscribe, and all that schmizzle. There's the luscious spotted Ricardo. Hopefully Rocket Boy is up putting the kettle on. I've been Twisted Koi. You lot out there, you know you're great. And we will see you in a few days' time.